As a teenager, deciding what phone, skateboard, or pair of shoes you want to buy next out of your own money, you're gradually making more decisions for yourself as a consumer. But are you always making smart ones? Misleading advertising, also known as false advertising, by definition refers to a manufacturer's use of confusing, misleading, or blatantly untrue statements when promoting a product. Misleading advertising is almost everywhere we look in our modern world, and is in fact illegal for a business to do. You have every right to be immune to false advertising, and doing this is more important than you may think, because if not, it can manipulate you into making a purchase you believe is fair, resulting in you losing money to a promise that was not made or an expectation that was not met by the business. An example of this is if you see a packet of chips with the words 100% natural or all natural shown in an advertisement on the packaging. This word is abused by many businesses and fools millions of people worldwide because they think that it's just as good as organic, and this kind of confusion is what many businesses thrive off. Their products may be heavily processed, but throwing in a picture of a barn on the packaging can deceive people insanely easily. Companies with food products that bear no resemblance to anything found in nature, being riddled with hormones and chemicals, can still throw the natural label on there, as they can do with pretty much anything. The word natural, when displayed on the packaging of food products, doesn't mean natural, and only organic means no growth hormones or antibiotics, or by definition noting or pertaining to a class of chemical compounds that formerly comprised only those existing or derived from plants or animals, but that now includes all other compounds of carbon. So remember to check the ingredients before getting fooled. Another example that you may find in an advertisement or at a store is if you see that a watch was $200 and is now $100. In most cases, a discount for a collection of products would be the simple case, but in some circumstances, the store may have never actually sold that watch for that price in the first place, and is just convincing you that you're going to be making a good purchase. But what do you do if you are misled? If you feel that a business's advertising has misled you, you can make a consumer complaint. How, you ask? Well, it's with these three simple options. First, you'll want to contact the business as soon as possible to explain the problem and the action you would like to take place. Usually this would happen with a simple visit or a phone call to the company or manufacturer. After that, if you are still experiencing some difficulty resolving a problem, you may want to seek assistance from the ACC, standing for Australian Competition and Consumer Commission, or contact another third party. Lastly, you may consider getting independent legal advice regarding a particular issue and what best suits your circumstances. You could gather advice from a lawyer, legal aid office, or your local community legal centre. Without knowing these basic principles, you could easily get ripped off by a business and not have a voice of your own to shed light on something a manufacturer has done wrong with a promise they made of their product. By doing this, a company may be able to make changes to their product to meet the requirements and expectations of the consumers. But this does not equate to anything a business displays in regards to their product. For example, if Tom sees an advertisement for deodorant that shows men increasing their visual charisma and changing their appearance after applying it, but after using it found no change in his appearance, does he have right to a refund? The answer is no. This is because what they demonstrated in the ad about their product is unrealistic by our standards and is just a simple marketing tactic used by the company, as well as the fact that they never actually stated this. Now that you have been familiarized with the basics of your rights against false advertising and what to do when subjected to it, you are now ready to make responsible decisions as a consumer. Have fun shopping.